Kawhi Leonard. Apparently, it came out today that Kawhi Leonard signed a $28 million endorsement deal for a no-show job with a fraudulent tree planting company, and it was funded by the Clippers owner, Steve Ballmer. So basically, they're saying it was kind of an under-the-table, underhanded method to get Kawhi this type of money to circumvent the salary cap, because there is salary cap rules that every team has to follow in the NBA. So that is still under investigation. I haven't looked too deeply into it, and I don't think any concrete evidence has come out to say this has happened for sure. But it is being investigated. It was being discussed by, I think it was a podcast or an article by The Athletic that they came out with. So yeah, that's been going on. I don't know how this is going to affect the Clippers. They might get docked the draft pick if they even fucking have any. They might get fined, some kind of punishment if they get held liable. But there's been some funny memes going on. They're saying they might have to take Paul George back if they if they get found guilty. But yeah, I don't know. Not really much to talk about since not much has come out concrete. But what are your early thoughts about this situation?
Personally, I think if it is true, that's a pretty big deal because it's straight up fraud, and they're paying a player more to kind of cheat the salary cap, and that's a huge no-no in the NBA. But I'm not surprised. I honestly don't think anything will happen to Kawhi Leonard. I feel like there's a scapegoat that you can probably blame, an agent or something like that, saying, "Oh,
like Shohei, bro, just it's my fucking interpreter."
Exactly. So you can put the blame on somebody else. It's not going to come back to Ballmer either. You can just keep denying or put the blame on somebody else. So I think the team will get away scot-free, and Kawhi will get away scot-free. But I honestly think that they did do it for him to get more money.
Well, hold on now. I don't think the team's getting away scot-free. Kawhi might, but they're gonna if Steve Ballmer is found guilty, then I think they're gonna have to punish him. They can't.
Yeah, I don't know what type of how they do the investigations. Maybe they'll go to Kawhi's bank account or to see if the transaction for $28 million got paid without him doing anything for that company. It's wild.
I see some nigga post a picture of this nigga planting a tree. Like, nah, he was really out there planting trees.
No, really. No, I found it too, bro. I'm gonna show you.
That shit, apparently that shit was in Africa though. Like, that wasn't even the same. I mean, it could have been the same company. Who knows?
Yeah, but no, I do think you finessed it. Shout out Kawhi for getting a free bag.
You just shout out
free 20.
Look.
Nah, that was this nigga at the fucking. That was at the fucking into it though, bro.
Look, he's doing it. He was planting trees. Look at his proof right here. It's not even AI, bro. It's a real photo.
And he's smiling too. He's having a good time.
Look, Clippers hat and everything. It's official.
Oh man,
free Kawhi. He didn't do nothing.
It's hilarious though. But yeah.
Nothing happens to the players. They say the last nigga that happened to, like, he ended up just signing another contract, but they voided. It wasn't Josh Smith. Who the fuck was it? Was it Josh Smith?
I can't remember.
It was something. It was a Smith. It was a Smith. The last person that it happened to was somebody named Smith with the last name Smith. But they basically the same thing happened, and David Stern basically he took like 5 picks, the 5 next draft picks, and they voided the nigga's contract. But the player can just sign somewhere else. So it really just hurts the team.
How do you prove that the team did it, or can't you just say oh no, this didn't happen, or yada yada yada?
You can prove where's there's a paper trail. Where is the money going?
Yeah.
Did you pay for soil? Did you pay for planters? Did you pay for moving trucks? Or did you is Kawhi spend all this shit on fucking Chrome Hearts and shit? Like, where's the money going?
Get audited pretty
but
much.
You could say oh, Kawhi did this and he was obliged to do this, but not post anything on social media. You can just make up lies.
No, but you can follow the money. Like, you can follow where did you spend the money. There's a ledger. There's an accountant who keeps track of all this stuff, and you got to show this stuff. And then you got to see, okay, let's go to the place where they said they used all this equipment and see if there's a fucking tree there. You know what I mean? Like, I'd assume that's how it kind of goes.
Yeah, the NBA probably would take it that seriously.
No, definitely. I mean, dude, this is like a serious thing. Like, salary cap rules, baseball doesn't follow salary cap rules, but they don't have a restricted limit. But every sports league, there's a reason there's salary cap rules is to keep every team within the confines of and not be able to overspend and buy championships. Even though the Eagles have figured out how to kind of go around it, the whole point is for teams not to be able to do that type of stuff.
Yeah. Do you think I heard that he was doing an investigation on Jalen Brunson next. Do you think this is like a big thing that's occurring like in the inner circle of the NBA or just the one?
They're just gonna start investigating anybody who didn't take max money.
That's fucking crazy. That's just like people hate like, yo, bro, he's definitely getting 150 million under the like, nah, it's just.
They can start investigating everybody. Like, honestly, he's probably not the first nigga that happened to, or like,
No, I don't think so.
obviously he's not the first because somebody got caught doing it. But I'm saying like, just in between, I'm sure there's been underhanded deals until you like, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, a lot of NBA players like
fashion.
there's that whole situation with the NBA Players Association being frauded, you know, with the former players and stuff like that. So like, there's been a lot of stuff going on.
Shit.
Yeah, so it's like there's a lot of stuff going on with the NBA and former players and stuff like that. And I think just things need to change from that perspective, whether it's the education of the players, whether it's like giving them the right resources, because it's like,
Make them
I don't know, for whatever reason, these dudes feel the need, like even look at a Malik Beasley situation. Why do these dudes feel the need to even gamble on the sport? You know what I mean? Like, why are they in situations, they make multi-million dollars. Why are they in a situation where they feel like they got to risk their whole career for a couple of thousand? Like, you know what I mean? So that's just like, they just got to be smarter. I mean, I'm not saying it's necessarily the same degree, but it's like, you got to think of the repercussions.
Gambling.
Hey man, you got to think of the repercussions, bro. Because it's like, is it worth it?
This is dumb as hell. Like,
is it worth it though?
Personal.
oh, actually, though, I mean, I do feel kind of bad for bro, because I mean, I don't know if he did it or not, but he got like let free, for lack of a better term. But basically, his contract is cooked. You know what I mean? Like, he has to wait until next season, pretty much, to try to get the 40 M's he was going to get.
Who, Kawhi?
No, Malik.
Oh yeah. Apparently, he was found like he wasn't guilty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but they couldn't give him. They didn't sign him. Like, he was gonna resign for some bread. They didn't resign him because of the investigation, and then the investigation ends up saying he's innocent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of tough.
So then he's gonna have to sign for like a min or some mid-level type shit, and then try to. It's gonna just be a contract year, pretty much, and probably sign for 1 for 1.
Yeah. Do you think what should the punishment be for the Clippers if they are found guilty for what they did?
Draft pick, takeaway draft.
Shoot Steve Ballmer.
Delete that franchise. Delete.
Nah, someone said like when someone said that the other like people got 5 draft picks taken away, and they were like, Clippers don't even have 5 draft picks. They might just shoot them.
Take away some toes.
Yeah, like they're gonna do something to that nigga, bro. And it's crazy because he has so much bread too. So like theoretically, like, you can just keep doing it. And you know what? It makes me mad because if that nigga cheated to get him over there instead of fucking on the Lakers and we three-peat, then we go.
That might have been the deciding factor.
Then we go on real problems because that's crazy.
The tree company, he wanted some trees planted.
28 million in trees, $1 per tree.
We didn't want to offer him that, so he went over.
Hey man, he done smoked all those trees. That's what he got to say. That's his only fucking answer.
That's why he's in China. Him and Anthony Edwards chilling.
Ni hao. What's happening?
What's happening?
Wet ball. That's the wet ball we didn't know about us. The deal.
How do you feel about the deal? All right, the transaction, Gabe.
Bro, at one point, like my inner self was like, "Damn, W, right? You finesse, like, but you know what I'm saying." But on the other hand, you're a piece of shit, bro. What the hell are you doing? Scamming $30 million more to stay with that organization?
It's not a scam. It's like
it's
just.
Not a scam,
it's not a scam. It's not.
It's just fraudulent.
Like yeah.
It's just the wrong
scam. That's a scam.
But he's not like scamming. They make it sound like he's scamming.
It's not like he's like, oh, I'm a fake. I'm not gonna give you the money. He gave him the money just like illegally.
He's not Brett Favre, bro.
He's the wrong word.
He's not Brett Favre, bro.
I don't like the fraudulent aspect like of it because, dog, like on one, you're making 30-50 mil a year. You need like another 30, like dead ass, to stay on the team.
That's not what it is, though. It's just for the Clippers, so they don't have to pay taxes on it, so they can get away with paying like more players. Like they can get away with paying for more shit and not have to pay the extra. Yeah, it's more so for the Clippers and Kawhi. Kawhi just like whatever you got to do, I'll like be the fall guy or I'll like take it or whatever. But I don't think
though you have more cap to pay for players, and also Kawhi gets more money, so like it's a win-win.
That's true. But I don't think Kawhi is at bigger fault here because I think he just kind of agreed to be like the puppet for the like experiment, I guess you could call it, whatever, for now until the allegations come out. But I think Steve Ballmer, it seems like he approached him about it and was like, yo, we want to get around the salary cap so we can trade for Norman Powell, do this, right? And then he just went up to Kawhi and offered it to him. So I think the Clippers and him would be punished more so than Kawhi for, I don't know, maybe Kawhi gets punished too, but I think it's more so on them than Kawhi.
Yeah, I don't think Kawhi is gonna get hit with something. Like I said before, someone's probably gonna take the blame on his side or his team for the bigger picture. But yeah, Gabe is right. Just taking 28 more like million when you really don't even need it in life is kind of crazy.